Hello, everyone, and welcome to another eXp Commercial Explain. My name is James Wong, eXp Commercial President. I'm here with Stephanie Gillison, Director of Growth, and we are very excited being back from shareholders where we had a fantastic time meeting with our eXp family, meeting with different sponsors, people that are interested in what eXp is doing. And I think it's always so important to really feel the power of the company when you see all these international agents coming over, all these leaders coming together, all these sponsors as one, sharing ideas, breaking bread, and sometimes maybe in the evening having a drink. I didn't do it as much because the days were so long, but I know our next guest, was sharing the opportunities as we are one big company. And the great thing about eXp is we were built for commercial real estate and real estate in general, where we do transactions and leasing. We do business op, which we were very excited to announce Kevin Harrington and Shark Team Global with us, and really helping our agents attract and share what we're doing in commercial real estate and the business op and M&A, but also the services that were popping up where I know we announced we were starting to build our asset management and others. But Steph, you saw this model so early on when you had a chance to sell it to another or come over to eXp.
Absolutely, Jem. 4.5 years ago, there was eXp Realty, and we were only 6,618 agents the day that I rolled my entire brokerage into this amazing model. And then here we are 4.5 years later, able to have it all over again with commercial real estate and really change the way that we are pushing for commercial real estate to be practiced, with the collaboration, with the ability to be in this metaverse, not in these silos, but also more importantly, to be able to say to commercial practitioners all over this country, there is an opportunity for you to have more money in your pocket, for you to keep more of your income, for you to build and scale your business without having to give most of it away to your brokerage. And, I can't wait till we bring April on later, because she saw it firsthand and has seen it firsthand over the course of the past year, what it's like to be affiliated with a national brand that's a franchise model, but then to affiliate with a true global brand like eXp, where we have this international collaboration between 21 different countries and all 50 of the United States. How easy it is for each and every one of us to connect and do business together. Jim, you and I both know when you're business partners with someone, you want each other to succeed. You want to collaborate with one another. And that's what eXp is. It's a company of business partners, no matter where we're located on the globe. And with our value prop, Jim, I mean, it's unrivaled, right?
Right. And many people need right now to keep more of the money they make. We anticipate, like I've been around the last cycle, and we would say, and being gracious about it, say 50% if your market drops, if you don't have any other tools and other ways of referring business or thinking outside the box to create income. Having an 80-20 capping at 20,000, that's all you pay us per year is $20,000. And to make sure you have the best tech fees, tools that you have for $250, and we keep improving, right? Looking at it, partnering with different groups and organizations to learn what is the greatest and latest tools out there to really serve our agents. And I know, Steph, you and I, since day one, vetted, talked, and still are talking, because we know technology keeps changing, keeps evolving, keeps improving, that we are not with always just one group. We are here to learn what is the best to help our agents become the best with the technology and really spreading the word and being more efficient.
Absolutely. And all of these technologies give us a seat right at the table, because they know that we are so tech forward. Unlike most commercial real estate companies, we are tech forward. They appreciate the fact that we bring the ideas to them to limit the deal cycle timeframe, to make the deals easier, to have the best utilization of technology so that all of our brokers and advisors can scale their business. That's what this is about. And that's why we're constantly evolving it and building more relationships. Within an 11-month time period, we became the largest account holders of most of these services right here on the screen. What other real estate company has launched and become the fastest growing account holder with any of these brands ever? us. Why? Because of what Jim just said, the 80-20 split. You're never going to pay us more than $20K in your anniversary year. You know, Jim, we talk all the time with other brokers, and I say, what have you paid your brokerage? They say 50,000, 140,000, 400,000, 4.8 million. Here, no more than 20K. So not only can you scale your business, but even if you don't scale your business, here you're going to earn more money, and you're going to have the ability to have access to technology tools that when I owned my own brokerage was costing me $3,000 per month per license. And here for $250, we're giving all of that. That's the difference in having what's called buying power. And we have the buying power because we're owned by a multi-billion-dollar publicly traded company that can go out and negotiate and utilize that buying power.
You know, and the big thing that we're all doing, we need data. Data is the fuel that drives so much decision making. Obviously, we've been using it as comparables, comps, but now by here at eXp, with our relationships, our APIs, we are starting to collect more and more data so we can build our own data sets in the residential and commercial, so we can really understand what is going on, so our agents are really the best prepared, the best knowledgeable, and using the data and information to predict opportunities in the market.
Absolutely. And we all know about having the best partners, and you know, Jim, I wasn't a great agent unless I had the great partners to make me that great agent. And that's what we've done with our ancillary partner services, from JTC and 1031s to COM loans, and making sure that we can find that right financing for that buyer to make the deal make sense, but also utilizing our title services, and Casey Conway with Red Shoe Economics, O'Connor for tax savings. This is a way for not only do our partners come and help us facilitate and make sure we get to the closing table, but it's helping our agents and advisors find other opportunities to make money in commercial real estate.
You know, one thing that we all know is many of us, we wanted to be owners, broker owners, but then we didn't realize, you know, by being an owner, there was so much liability. And I would even say this, without some of my senior agents and people and leaders in my company before, they always wanted to be an equity holder. But then I said, well, you know, you need to buy in, you need to do this, you need to share on the expenses. Let's say if we don't make money, they sometimes see only that we make money or we have all these large checks coming in, but they don't realize the expenses or the liability. But here at eXp, you have the opportunities to be an owner. We're all owners in this publicly traded company just by doing your job. And that is so exciting. And Steph, I know you know this, by owning buildings, owning businesses, right? We always wanted to be the principal, having passive income, but how much has this changed your life, earning this other stream of passive income?
Well, you know, before, when I owned my brokerage, or if I was just an agent on my own, the day that something happened to Stephanie Gillison, my business died with it, because without the license, there is no business to go facilitate. My kids couldn't wake up and step into that business because they didn't have the license to do so. But at eXp, that's what this is all about. eXp enables every single one of us, no matter how long we've been in the business, no matter what expertise we have, to all sit in that ownership seat and collect revenue share in the revenue that we're all making for this company. And if something happens to me tonight or tomorrow, my kids wake up still with that revenue income opportunity, which is what I couldn't do when I owned my own business. And that's the hardest part about it. I was always taught through my 24-year career being in real estate, buy rental property, buy rental property, buy rental property. Well, Jim, frankly, I got tired of the rental property not mowing their lawn or getting calls because the hot water heater went out. You know, rental properties complained and caused me grief and anxiety, right, on a Saturday night when I didn't want to deal with it. But with revenue share, it's coming in regardless of what I'm doing. And that's the opportunity here for every single one of us affiliated with eXp to sit in that ownership chair, collect revenue without having to put up the overhead, without having to take on the liability, and without having to be the innovator that has to continuously go out and scale the business. That's what revenue share is. And it is the best of all worlds because it doesn't complain to us.
And what I love, Steph, with that is, you know, we're doing just the job we're doing. Yes, you can go out and for broker owners and anyone else, we always wanted to have agents that we like to work with. And we've all done it for different companies, share, what we're doing here at the company, and then other people joining us, or some people actively wanting to recruit, especially those that own their own companies. I mean, we all had to share and bring people over, but we have always wanted to work with other like-minded people that we enjoyed their companies to join us and be a part of something that we, feel so grateful about. And I do love our company as a forward-facing, agent-centric company where our metaverse keeps improving, our technology keeps improving, our world keeps getting smaller because of our metaverse. And I do, would like people, whoever invited you or even reaching out to us, to check out our metaverse as we're constantly evolving, as everyone sees technology is evolving, how this world is going to bring everyone closer to really learn and be educated, but to network and create opportunities globally when you couldn't do this. But Steph, we do so much education. It's incredible.
We absolutely do, because you can never learn too much. And we know that the commercial real estate industry as a whole has been pretty far behind, as where it comes to branding and utilizing social media to build your business. But these are the things that we're absolutely teaching those to come over and do to scale and take advantage of the system. We have a broker right now in Florida who has built an entire commercial real estate business based on utilizing Instagram. I mean, who would have thought that Instagram would have been the key to success for her to lead the way in that industry? But that's what she's doing. And that's what we're in our metaverse doing, is sharing those tips and tricks so that everyone can take advantage and market themselves in a way that they're building their brand, that they are here and the company is down here. And, capital markets, corporations, they're all taking note because they know that we can service them in no matter what municipality or what state they want to go and open in next. And that's what's so tremendous about it. But also being able to have the Accelerate program for juniors to come into the business and learn those fundamentals. It's not a magic wand. We're not going to make you successful overnight, because you still have to do the work. There's still work attached to it. But at least we're teaching the fundamentals and building that foundation so that you can put it to good work. And Jim, I love the fact that when I meet someone that says, look, Steph, I'm not ready to move to another company because I want to slow down. And I'm like, that's fine, but come over here and slow down, because we need you to be an advisor for us. We need you to sign up and be able to collect 50% of commission just so that you can help coach and train juniors coming into this industry.
And that's the biggest thing. I just want to share this experience because many of the firms that offer full-scale training at the way we do it are the large firms where you're 50-50 and then 50-50 with your senior. So literally you're almost taking about less than 25% of the gross commission. And sometimes there's other fees. Here at eXp, because of our value prop, most of our agents, our seniors, cap within the first 1 or 2 deals. I mean, they're very productive to be a senior. So that means there's more to share with the referrals being given and coming in. There's other opportunities. So, when it really comes down to if you're going to start your career as a commercial real estate agent, you want to go to a company that has the full scale training, the great mentors and teachers that can help you, the support network, but the cost, so you do not have to go 50-50 and being brought down to such a level where, to be honest, right now where the market is tough, you can't survive. And we do think outside the box, as Steph said, with social media, other ways. I'm the old school cold call, door knocking, did that a lot, but because of these other tools you can use, why not, right? Just because we have other ways of doing it to do it better doesn't mean we don't give up the basics. But Steph, I love this, and you've heard so many stories, as health is wealth. And right now, more than ever, we need to make sure we keep our health insurance, especially with all this increase in costs. But
That's
Steph,
right.
How has it changed your life, and what have you heard?
Well, the great thing about it is that, back when the market took its dip before, and we both went through that in our careers, healthcare was what agents gave up. You know, they gave it up. They needed to pay the mortgage. They needed to put the food on the table. They needed to pay the kids' tuition. So they got rid of the healthcare because it's expensive. That's what I love about eXp is constantly utilizing that buying power to build systems and processes that save us all money. And I was just on a call this morning where, I mean, we've had many of these, hundreds of these, where eXp agents are saving a fortune and have better healthcare insurance, but they're saving a lot of money. I was on a call this morning with a gentleman from a competing firm. He is going to be coming over to eXp. He committed this morning, and he said, I am so glad that you encouraged me to go to expagenthealthcare.com and get a quote. You told me I was going to save money, but you know, you were just saying it. And I'm glad that it's going to save him $800 a month. $800 a month. If the 80-20 split in the no more than 20K you're paying us in a given year wasn't enough, $800 a month in savings on health insurance, that's life-changing, you all. It's a game changer to your bottom line. So it's not just our unrivaled value prop that's attractive. Check this out as well too. And we tell everyone, just go get a quote. They're not going to call and say, hey, Jim, Steph, this guy checked out Agent Healthcare. You need to reach out to him. We're not going to do that. Just check it out so you know for yourself, because health is wealth.
You know, in workplace, I love this, drinking out of fire hoses. As I told everyone, I was pretty dang good back in the day, you know, making the calls, setting up unique first meetings, also door knocking, fearless, right? You got to be that way in commercial real estate.